If immigration detention facilities cannot guarantee the safety of detainees and, in particular, vulnerable populations, what is the justification for continuing incarcerate migrants and expand the detention system? Like, what would you do to improve and help the immigrants reunited with their families?
Close them down. No. By the way, we don't need them. We found that when we were in office. In fact, if you decided we finally got things under control, we find that if you say you have to report back for a hearing on such and such a date, people show up. You don't have to keep kids in a cage. There should be no justification separating a parent from a child. No, I really mean it. And by the way, I'm not engaging in trying to appeal to your emotions. Just practically speaking, you don't need to do that. The other thing we have to do is we have to find a pathway for dreamers. The fact, we're dreamers. I love people who say, let's send them back. Can you imagine you're 4 years old, your mom says, we're crossing the Rio Grande, and say, no, Mom, I don't want to go. I'm going to stay here. Come on. And these kids who come, and they end up doing well. They become Americans before a lot of Americans become Americans. No, I'm serious. They get in school. They do well. They contribute to the community. They contribute to the country. So, number one, we legalize the dreamers, number one. Number two, I would send immediately an amendment to the desk of the United States Senate and the House of Representatives, a bill to the desk that said the following. We have to find a pathway to citizenship, earned citizenship, for the 11 million undocumented. And by the way, you know what most undocumented are? Most undocumented people are people who've overstayed their visas. They've flown in, okay? They have a visa. They overstay. That's the biggest portion here. And thirdly, the idea that we are changing our nature as a people by not allowing the notion of people seeking asylum here. What's that Statue of Liberty all about? It's about asylum. Asylum. And the idea that I would be surging asylum judges to the border to make sure these people had hearings.